And guys, we are live, ready to give you guys all the satisfaction that you need, all the pleasure, all the the entertainment that you need. So, what do we have for you today on the show? I'm gonna tell you that in a bit.
Yeah.
All right, today on the show, as you all know, we give you the latest entertainment gist as well, and we also tell you about we also engage ourselves with the question of the day, and that's a very interesting one. And something we're going to be doing today on the show as well is this. It's going to help. I believe this will help those who have been disappointed when they go about seeking jobs. All right. We're going to give you tips on how to write your CV and all of that. Today is Monday, and I'm sure somebody out there is looking for job. Somebody out there is going for an interview today.
Someone is even doing it right now.
Right now. So I got a call from a friend of mine this morning who told me that, Taiwo, please pray for me. I'm going for an interview today, and I had to pray for him, and I'm sure it's coming back home with great positive news. It's not really easy, but trust me, guys. Whatever it is, whatever that job is, you're gonna get. You just have to keep writing the applications, keep submitting the applications, and of course, it's going to work out.
Ready.
Yes, keep getting ready, keep preparing yourself. Alright, that's just what I want you to know. So, before the end of the show, I think that's what we're gonna do finally today on the show, giving you tips on how you can apply for jobs, and also if a good curriculum vitae, and as well, it has come to it is evident that quite a number of recruiters, as the way they treat their job applicants. For example, while having a conversation with a friend of mine as well, a couple of months ago, he told me that they had to sit down for about 6 hours before they went in for the interview.
Wow.
That is not good enough, in my own opinion.
Yeah, I also experienced one. They said they should not talk with anybody. Like
Come
they were
on.
about 30, so the
Yeah.
person was not like they're trying
Yeah.
to, check for their pressure. If they can abide with it or not. Like if they can talk with people for so long, or if they can abstain from talking to people. Like, I don't know.
This could be very discouraging. I mean, it happens right here. It is predominant here in Nigeria and other parts of Africa, where these job recruiters glorify themselves so much, and
They
the
try
job
to
applicants,
frustrate
they try to
them.
frustrate them for what? No, I mean, the truth is that you can't get the perfect employee. That's what I'm going to tell you. Sincerely, you can't get the perfect employee.
Even though
And
they are not perfect.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'm only talking about this because I really like job recruiters to know that if you're looking for a perfect employee with a perfect CV, they do not exist. So if you're not getting the best from your employers, from your employees rather, it's because it could be as a result of different factors. It could be because the environment and the conditions they're working in is a toxic environment. So you can't expect people to work in a toxic environment where they are not allowed to express their creativity, where they are not given the right tools to work with, and you expect them to deliver maximally and at optimum level. Men, you in cloud nine. Men, you're dreaming. It's not going to happen. So if you want to get the best out of your employees, you got to give them the best work environment, provide them with the needed and necessary tools, and you're going to get the best from them. Trust me. The reason why many people are changing jobs majorly is because of a toxic environment. And can I tell you this? If you're hanging on to a job that you know that it's killing you, you get them every day and you cry. I have an aunt who used to work for a multinational company. Our boss worked her out, and every night when she comes back, I was living with her at that time, she was always crying. Why? Because the pressure on her was too much, was too heavy. So I beg, where's your humanity? I'm going to ask you, if a job recruiter and an employer right now, where's your humanity? All right, you have to put this into consideration. Today is Monday. Do something that will put a smile on the face of your employees. This is very important. All right, just do something good. You should give them a pay rise. You could just order something for them. Okay, you guys, just be good to them. pass a compliment. I mean, when was the last time you actually complimented those who are working for you? I mean, let's not just because this is Nigeria, because this is Africa. It's not in our nature to do that. These people are putting in their time and effort to move the organization forward. Forget the fact that you are paying them. You've got to be responsible for their growth and for their happiness as well. Please, let's put this into consideration. I'm saying this right now because I know somebody somewhere who recruits people or who is about doing that might not be doing this. So please, I beg.
And there's someone right there that
I beg, please. Let's not throw our humanity out of the window because we are employers or organization. I beg. I did beg this morning, and please, I'm just saying. All right, guys, that's just by the way, right? I just have to say this because this thing has happened to me personally, and I'm sure it's happened to a host other people who are listening to me right now. So guys, but I hope those who need to get that message have gotten that message right now. Alright guys, we have some entertainment just for you guys, and of course we're going to tell you that in a bit. But meanwhile, we see got quite a couple of songs loaded, queued up for you, and of course I'm going to play you one right now so that we can catch our breath, and we're going to come back and we're going to give you the entertainment gist and of course the question of the day. Stay with us. 89.5 FM Funaab Radio, the sound of abundance. Nisi B is here, and of course Taiwo Majekodunmi is my name. I'll be running this place together.
Sorry, I forgot to tell you this. I have a question.
Yeah.
I mean, I want us to ask a question that if you're working with your spouse, like if you're just if you're having a walk with your spouse, can you hug your male friends, then vice versa?
No, that's a relationship.
Oh.
So today is alright guys, Facebook good afternoon, thanks for watching. Taiwo Majekodunmi is my name, live on the radio this Monday afternoon on the Launch Hour show. The question for today is this on the show is, what is the best saving what was that again? Best saving method? Is it 50-50 or 60-40 or 50-50 or 70-30? What's the best saving method? So guys, I would like to hear your thoughts on that. So you can leave your comments in the comment section. The thing that vexes me, as in that thing that vexes me, go like no, like I want you now. Even I don't just talk. It vexes me.
That one that I said, it was even a movie that I watched. They said they should not talk with each other. And they were there for almost 6 hours. Don't touch each other. They were like, they wanted to test their pressure ability. Yeah? That's so much to me. I'm saying, my dude there.
Lord. Okay, I have Oluyomi Okunwomu. I have Ashiwaju Akinzo. I also have Ademabayo Jemireku Oluwadamlawi. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Alright guys, this is Ricardo Banks doing Standard. Yeah, this was one of the songs that actually announced Ricardo Banks into the Nigerian music scene, and is doing, of course, great work for himself as well in that scene. Although it's no longer with Maven Records again, I believe, but then we could always say that he's a voice to work on with when it comes to music in Nigeria here. So the question I asked earlier is this: what is the best saving method? Is it 60-40, 50-50, or 70-30, whichever way you would like to call it? So that was the question for today on the Launch Hour show. You can call or you can leave your comments in the comment section. The number to call is 0816-434-9052. 0816-434-9052, and you can get across to us live in the studios right here at Funaab Radio 89.5 FM.
This radio is your radio. Every sound from this side belongs to you. You are listening to the sound of abundance.
Jump up! Aye! What's up? Let's go with that. Okay. Yeah. You're live on the frequency of magical numbers 89.5 FM Funaab Radio, the sound of abundance. Alright, guys, it's time for you. It's time for us to give you the latest happenings in the world of entertainment. Who's ready? Who's ready? Yes, you of course know that Big Brother Nigeria will always be in the news. So topping the list today on the downloads of entertainment gist that we have for you, of course, is what's happening. The latest, of course, the latest from the house, the Pepe Dem house. Yeah, that's what we call it. So guys, here is why Tasha was kicked out and Messi remained in the house. Remember that last week there was this scuffle between Tasha and Messi, and that led to Tasha's disqualification. And so people were wondering, why was Tasha kicked out? Why was she disqualified? I'm going to tell you the gist right now. Alright, I'm sure those of you who follow Big Brother Nigeria will agree with me. And Nisibi, do you know that those who follow Big Brother Nigeria cut across all age, youth, even the elderly ones?
Yes,
I remember sometimes during lecture, sometimes a particular prof she talks about Big Brother Nigeria for some minutes before she starts the lecture. That's just to tell you. That people love Big Brother Nigeria, and you will agree with me that Tasha has etched her name in the book of history as one of the most talked about ex-housemates during 89 days stay in the Big Brother Nigeria 2019 house.
It was really viral.
And something's even happening on Twitter right now, but we're gonna come to that. Let's not let the cat out of the bag. I'm sure a lot of people know that already. So guys, since our disqualification on Friday night, according to the report that we have here, that was September 27, 2019, following an altercation with a fellow and equally popular housemate Mercy, fans and viewers kept wondering the rationale behind Biggie's decision. So here's what happens. Tasha, she describes herself as an individual who has always wanted to be on Big Brother Nigeria. Hence, she's 24-year-old. We all know that she's from River State, and she calls herself the Port Harcourt baby. And she said she was willing to give it all it takes to ensure that she remains the spotlight all through. Alright, and she also was determined to make it to the end of the show with the slogan, "No leave, no transfer." If you are a fan of Tasha, you should know that that is a slogan: no leave, no transfer. And Tasha has lived a life in the house with a favorite quote from Cardi B: "Do no harm, but take no mess." Alright. So, okay, from her first week till her 13th week in the Big Brother Nigeria house, Tasha made it clear that she hates gossip mongers with a passion and prefers she's approached and sought out whatever misinterpretation. Okay, now, so the big fight. According to report here, the dirty fight occurred barely 2 weeks after the Big Brother magnanimously forgave house infringements and erased strikes, allowing the housemates to start on a clean mate. Well, during the altercation, which dragged on for over 4 hours. The reason why I'm saying this, the reason why I'm reading this is because I want us to get the full picture why she was out of the house. For some of us that might be wondering why. After all, it was she and Messi that was involved in the fight. Yeah, during the altercation, we dragged on for over 4 hours and also consumed the farewell greetings housemates were supposed to exchange for Cindy. Tasha and Messi lost their temper and threw caution into the wind. According to the charges brought against Tasha by Biggie, through his cameras, Tasha was accused of losing her temper. Hold on. She was also accused of pushing, shoving, and also pulling Messi's hair. All these are considered as violence according to Biggie's house rules. So what happened? Tasha actually was disqualified because she disobeyed. She violated the rules of the house. For Messi, Biggie found her guilty of breaking the house rule of provocation. Well, she actually provoked Tasha and not stepping away from a volatile situation and of non-physical violence. Mercy was found guilty of stroking a cord of ember the moment she flicked her hair on Tasha just to provoke her more. So here is what Biggie's book says. The rule book clearly states in Article 18, wow, subsection 1. Okay, do you know that exists in the Biggie rule book? For those who don't know, Big Brother Nigeria, Biggie has a rule book. So the rule book clearly states in Article 18, subsection 1, that other types of violence, including provocation, go out and bully and victimization, may be punished by Big Brother in any way Big Brother choices. Alright, Tasha was disqualified while Messi got herself 2 strikes as a result of their fight. For losing her temper, pushing, shoving, and also pulling Messi's hair, Tasha was found guilty of physical violence and intent to harm the moment she shoved Messi and the moment she pulled her hair on 2 separate occasions. Biggie deemed that such physical violence had no place in Big Brother house, hence a disqualification. Biggest verdict on Messi stemmed from her decision to make the situation worse by further provocating an already enraged Tasha. She got herself 2 strikes for such an action. So guys, you know what happened, the altercation between Tasha and Mercy. So that was why she was disqualified. Tasha, sorry, Nisibi, you will agree with me, of course, that Tasha was she actually made a mark in the Big Brother Nigeria house. Were you a fan of Tasha or not? Sincerely.
No, nobody.
You're not a fan of Tasha.
I don't watch it.
But right now, Nigerians are raising funds for Tasha on the internet.
Yeah.
As of last night, over $1,000 has been raised for Tasha. And Nigerians are complaining that the economic situation of Nigeria is bad, and yet people can still raise money for Tasha. Come on, why they are?
5 million naira for
Oh.
her and then,
I don't know. Nigerians, where is our priority? Where is our priority, guys? Like, we really need to check ourselves. Tomorrow is Independence Day. Where does our priority lies? Like, what does our moral compass read? What does it read? Come on. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I can't really understand this, but come on. Over $1,000 has been raised for Tasha because of what?
Love.
Anyway, because of love. Anyway, I'm not saying those who are fans of Tasha or something, but I'm a big fan of all of that happening in Big Nigeria. But then I just feel that this is way out of it. Why would you raise money for when there are other present things to do? Well, if you don't have money to spare, you won't even think of raising. But then that's it. So guys, I have one more gist for us here. I think I'm just gonna do a recap of them. We know that yes, Danford Driver. If you know Danford Driver, back in the day, they were a group, and this guy, one of them, who is known as Mad Melon, has died after a battle with illness. Man, this is a sad one, but then I wish him. We want to say may his soul rest in perfect peace as well. And yes, something else is popped up right now on Tiwa Savage, and I think some of us may find this very interesting. Tiwa Savage's son and Davido's daughter worked 3.6 million naira outfit to event. How much are you wearing right now? Well, what you wearing? How much is it worth? How much is it worth? Okay, let me just read the what I have here. Tiwa Savage's son, Jam Jam, and Davido's daughter, Imade, were both recently spotted at Nick Fest event in Lagos. The adorable celebrity kids were spotted working expensive designer wears. Imade was spotted working Christian Dior outfit, while Jam Jam was pictured in Balmain Paris clothes. The outfit are said to be worth over 3.6 million naira. Okay, that's a lot. Oh, I can see the visuals, and I'm wondering, how can this be 3.6 million naira?
It's not what it is.
Come on, I don't know, but this is if I enter Lafayette Market there, I go pick this thing where I'm now. What did they talk? Okay, guys, that's what we have for you on the entertainment this afternoon. But then you can do what go to various social media platforms. There are a lot of entertainment juice you can find there that will that might be useful for you. Okay. So guys, what are we discussing today? What are we discussing today?
Okay.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, what are we discussing? Okay. What is the best method of spending and saving? Let me recap. What is the best method of spending and saving? Do you save 60% and spend 40%? Or do you save 50% and spend 50%? Which one are you going for?
Alright guys, if you are a salary earner, if you have money to use, or even a business person, whatever it is, what's the best saving what's the best saving strategy or best saving method that
and spending.
on spending? Is it 60/40? Do you spend 60 and save 40, or do you spend 30 and save 70%? Alright, so that's the question we're asking today. Alright, the reason why I'm doing this is just to gather plurality of opinions from different people and helping all of us to see how well we can make money and of course utilize our money, invest our money, and how we can make our money work for us. Alright, so that's just what we're discussing today. Alright, and I was in a conversation with the lady last week during the weekend. Yes, during the weekend, where she told me that, Taiwo, do you know the kind of guys that I like? I said, what kind of guy do you like? She said, Taiwo, I love guys that will spend money on me. Going to my bamije, I don't like the guys that they always say I just want to save money. They're always saving, and I'm like, the guy who keeps spending money on you and he doesn't have any kind of savings whatsoever. What are you guys going to fall on later or something? You understand? I mean, what's your take on that? Like, you mean ladies will believe that the guy has to spend money lavishly on her, and you just care about the money, you don't care about what is left afterwards?
Seriously, to me, it's not as if you should not spend on me
as
a guy. Spend on me, but at least save a little bit. In fact,
okay, so the guy should spend more and save a little bit. Is that what you're saying?
No. Spend less. No, come on. Spend less, save more.
Save more.
Yes. Even if you should give me money, okay, oh, babe, take, go and buy pizza or maybe coleslaw or anything. In fact, I'm going to go there, buy lesser things and then still keep, because I know you're still going to give me.
Okay, so that's what needs to be believed. I have to tell this young lady that, hey, look, if you're not helping this guy save his money, if you're not telling him how to invest his money, then that shows that you are not ready to be his beloved. You're just there just to spend his money. And there are so many ladies who are dating guys because of how much you're spending on them. They just want to collect money. And there are some guys who just want to spend money so that ladies will know that they have arrived. Today is Monday, my brother. If you have that lifestyle, it's best for you to just stop it. You know, weekend is gone. Oh. That Friday where you go bust money for club is gone. Now, Ojutila, how much do your account now? Shojutila buy. So I just to tell you, alright. Well, guys, that's the discussion for today. What's the best saving method? 60, 40, 70, 30, 50, 50, or 40, 60, whatever it is. We'd like to hear your thoughts on that today on the show. You know, it's a different kind of conversation we're having today. So we'd like to hear your thoughts today on the show. 0816 434 9052 0816 434 9052. That's the number to call, and you can do well to share your thoughts on what we are discussing today. So wherever you are listening to us, a long time show live on this frequency, your host Taiwo Majekodunmi and a beautiful young lady here with me, Nisibi. We are your host this afternoon. So you can call us 0816 434 9052. That's the number to call. Yes, we're gonna keep playing some great songs and great music for you, so that you can vibe and relax and of course be entertained. There's no dull moment today on the shows, but then of course on Twitter as well. I forgot to mention this. Why did I do that? Okay, let's do it this way today. So you guys are gonna leave your tweets on our Twitter handle at Funaab Radio FM. Yes, leave your tweets there on that platform, and of course we're gonna read out your comments as well. So the question of the day is this: what's the best saving method? Best saving and spending method, am I correct?
Yeah.
Is it 60, 40, 50, 50 or 70, 30? Which one is it?
80-20.
Or 80-20? Would you spend 80% of your salary and save 20% of your salary? Alright, what's your own how do you do it? Or there are factors that will determine how much you save or how much you spend. Alright, if you are whatever it is, so we'd like to hear your thoughts today on that. 0816 434 9052, and of course that the phone lines are open. Yes, talk to us. We are listening, and we will take your calls if you call us. 0816 434 9052. And meanwhile, we got to go and listen to some great music. This one is from Rude Boy and Sako there. They're doing what's it called again? Lucky. I think if you're a fan of Sarkodie, you should like his style of music, and you are going to like this one, I tell you. So up next now is Sarkodie featuring Woodboy doing Lucky. We'll be right back. Keep it going, coming. Alpha. Loud, fam.
What else? You know what time it is.